So I know I told my fan base that I wasn't gonna do any more Atlanta videos, and I thought that I wasn't, but it just so happened today something happened and it inspired me to do one last video, and I'll tell you what that thing that inspired me, to do this last video later on in the story, right? So let me just first tell you what happened, why I'm on probation in the first place, right? Okay, so I was living in Atlanta. I lived in Atlanta for close to 2.5 years. I just recently left about a month ago. So this past July, I was going to the Kroger's grocery store, right? And it was like late at night or whatever have you, located in Dunwoody. Now they have two different Kroger's grocery stores in Dunwoody. They have one that's right off of 285, and they have one that's deeper into Dunwoody. It's kind of like where Dunwoody and Sandy Springs meets, right? And there's like a golf course over there. It's like mansions and everything. It's like really high sedity area, right? And the Jewish community is over there as well. So I get to the Kroger's, I purchase everything that I need to purchase because they're closing at like 1 o'clock, right? And this is like late. It's close to being 1 o'clock. So, I put my stuff in the car. Now, I pulled off. There's an intersection, right? And that intersection, there's no like street lights. It's just stop signs at each street where it intersects at, right? And I get there. Now there's nobody out there. Nobody. It's like a ghost town out there, right? So I pull up at the stop sign. I'll admit it. I did not come to a complete stop. A complete stop for 15 seconds. I slowed down, slowly pulled up to the stop sign, and then after that, I drove off, right? Cop. Now, it's crazy because really, I'm trying to understand, it's just complicated because Dunwoody police are over there all the time. Sandy Springs cops don't even supposed to be over there. That's Dunwoody. But like I said, it's kind of like where Sandy Springs and Dunwoody meets, right? So a Sandy Springs police officer pulls me over. He writes me a ticket saying that I did not come to a complete stop at the stop sign. So, a month or two later, I appear in court, and I'm like listening to the judge speak, right? Now this is Sandy Springs, right? And he's saying that you have different options. You can plead guilty, you can plead no contest, etc., right? So I'm saying to myself, not to say that I've been in trouble with the law a lot, but I'm not, what can I say? This stuff is not new to me, as far as going to court, right? So I know my way around somewhat. So I'm like, well, when is he gonna get to the part where, I can get a court-appointed lawyer, right? So he runs it down, and it's he's calling out everybody's name, and he calls out mine, and I say, can I talk to some mess that they have in Sandy Springs where you could talk to the DA and make a deal, but you got to go into another room in order to talk to them. So I go in the other room and talk to them, and I'm like, yo, is it possible that I can get a lawyer or a court-appointed lawyer or something like that? And they're like, well, you have to talk to the judge, right? So then I talk to the judge. I asked him for a court-appointed lawyer. He says, I'm not going to give you that. Not for this citation. I'm not giving you that. And I'm like, who does that? Who does that? Like, I've never heard that ever in my life before, right? So then I say, yo, so can I get a lawyer? Now, police officers don't supposed to intervene in any court case. The police, Sandy Springs officer says, well, you shouldn't get a lawyer because it's going to cost too much for you to get a lawyer. It's going to be more than a ticket that you have to pay. Now, he might have been right, but it still wasn't by law. He wasn't supposed to consult with me about anything. So I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself, yo, I can't get a court-appointed lawyer. They're saying that the lawyers is too much. I'm just basically, I just basically got to plead guilty. So then I said to myself, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to push this. I'm going to get a continuous. Now, you can only get one continuous. in Sandy Springs. Okay. The next court case come up, 2 months later or whatever. I plead no contest, no conto, or whatever it is. I forgot the proper wording for it. But anyway, they hit me with the $185 for failing to come to a complete stop at a stop sign, right? $185. They said, could you pay it today? Now, taking heed, I'm about to move. I'm about to get the hell out of Atlanta because I can't take it anymore. So I was like, yo, I can't pay it today, but can I make payments or something like that online or whatever have you? The judge says, we're going to put you on probation. I'm like, probation for a failure to stop at a stop sign? So here I am, I'm on probation. I got to pay the probation fee is $144, tacked on to the $185 that I had to pay. Now, I get out of, Atlanta, right? So I make it where I can pay online and I can report to my probation officer about a failure to stop at a stop sign citation. I can report to him online, right? So the first payment came in, I gave him like $60 or something like that, right? So I'm not thinking, I'm like, okay, well, I've been on probation before, sadly to say, but I've been on probation before. And, well, I've been on probation a couple of times, and in 2 different states. And in every state, you report to the probation officer once a month and you make a payment once a month, but not in Sandy Springs. You have to report to the probation officer every other week and make a payment every other week. So the reason why I'm making this video, partly of the reason why I'm making this video is because today, so I've been making payments, but I haven't been realizing because I've been focused on living here and getting situated here to the point where I'm just like, oh, okay, it's time for me to pay. All right, boom. But I'm not thinking, hold on, a month hasn't passed, right? But today I sat down and thought about it after like the 4th payment, and I'm saying to myself, hold on, I paid the ticket in full, but yet and still, what happens is, if I paid them $60, right, $44 goes towards my probation fee, and what is it, $16 goes towards my citation. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing the math, and I'm like, hold on. So I just got finished paying this a week ago, like a week and a half ago. Why? I don't understand it. So I go look at the paper, and it says that I have to report every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Let me tell you something. For all you people that think that Atlanta is just the bomb, it's hype. Matter of fact, let me say this. It's all lies. People are lying to you. I'm on probation. And guess what? After I pay the probation fee and I pay the citation fee, I'm still gonna be on probation for the next 4 months. I hate Atlanta. I got stopped 3 times when I was in Atlanta by Sandy Springs cops. The mother of my children got stopped 5 times. Twice by Cobb County and 3 times by Sandy Springs. They are the most racist people I've ever seen in my life, ever. And I'm sorry, I apologize for being, for like yelling, because I'm not yelling at you. I'm just, I'm upset. And I just want to forewarn all of y'all that want to go to that place, that damn place. Don't go. Don't go. It's all hype, man. It's lies. It's nothing but fake people down there. Fake wannabe rappers, fake wannabe models, fake wannabe Instagram models. Everybody claims that they're rappers. Everybody claims that they're models. Everybody claims that they're movie producers, that they acting and they doing all of this, and they ain't doing none of it. And the people that are making it down there, let me tell you something. There are 2 different people that's down there that's making it. It's white people. So if you're a white person, if you're a Caucasian, and you want to go somewhere and enjoy yourself, hey, knock yourself out. Georgia, Atlanta is all welcome. They'll welcome you with all arms. The second person is the assimilated Negro that don't even realize that he or she is living in hell. You want to know why? Because they put up with the racism that's down there. I got an ex-friend, because he ain't my friend anymore. I got an ex-friend that's down there that I went over his house and I was telling him about the racism. This was like the first couple of weeks I even got to Atlanta. And he's like, well, that's what you got to do. I mean, it's in corporate world. I mean, what are you going to do? What am I going to do? I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm just not. Y'all think I'm playing games with you? You think I'm playing games with you? I'm going to put a link in the comment section of a Cobb County police telling a white woman, what are you worried about us shooting you? Don't you know we only kill black people? A Cobb County police said that. That's in Metro Atlanta. And that's another thing, that's another lie that people put out there. Oh, Atlanta's big. No, it's not. Charlotte is way more bigger than Atlanta. And it has close to double the population that Atlanta has. When you're talking about, I have to say this, I have to reiterate this all time and time again. When people talk about Atlanta, they include Metro Atlanta. Metro Atlanta consists of such as examples, cities like Marietta, Sandy Springs, Dunwoody, Union City, East Point, Decatur, Alpharetta, Roswell, Milton. And the list goes on. And guess what? Each and every one of those cities have their own government and their own police force. Atlanta has Atlanta police. Sandy Springs has Sandy Springs police officers. There's just a cakeload of police officers all in the area, but there's still goddamn crime going on. And it bugs me out. Yo, for you all that live in come on. I'm gonna see if you're gonna tell the truth. You know on 285, right? Right where not 285, 77. Right where right where that big church is at. Right when you go, you get to Atlanta Atlanta city limits. Right after you pass under that bridge over the Chattahoochee River. Y'all know that Georgia State Police got that gun out. And they out there like just trying to catch anybody, speeders or whatever have you. And that's on a consistent basis. Sandy Springs police squad cars are all black. So you can't see them when they coming. It's not a game out there. Dunwoody don't even have like police cars. They drive Chevrolet Tahoes. I think that's what they are. But they got like Jeeps. They don't even have regular squad cars. It's not a game out there. Now, if you assimilate it, if you a yes man and yes sir, and you a fake person, you'll love it. But I just had to put it out there, man. I'm on probation for 4 months for a failure to come to a complete stop. A complete stop. I'm done. This is it. This is my rant. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I did this video is because I just gotta let y'all know. I gotta let y'all know just how much I hate that place. It's a bunch of fake people. It's black people begging everywhere throughout Metro Atlanta, just begging because they don't have any money. They poor and they broke. That's all you see, people begging all the time. Yo, man, come on. Can I get some money? People sleeping on the bridges. And y'all talking about that place is nice. Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that. I ain't never going back. Ever. And I will continue. I'm not going to say it on camera, but I will continue to speak my mind about Atlanta to others. Other than that, man, I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to share this video because everybody needs to know, the world needs to know that Atlanta's a big lie that's been told all over and over and over and over again. It is not the New York of the South. 1.